Hello everyone, welcome to my channel A Square Academy. I am going to start with a new lecture series based on the subject Database Management System. If you like my video, please do subscribe my channel.
In today's video, we are going to see about entity. So let's start studying what is an entity, okay? So what is an entity? A real world object that can be recorded in a database is said to be as an entity, right? What do you mean by real world object? An example for this we can take as car, right? Car is a real world object, right? Next is nothing but student, right? Student is a real world object. Next is nothing but the employee, right? Etc. So a real world object that can be recorded in a database is said to be an entity, and the example for this is nothing but car, student, employee, etc. Right? And this particular entity has its own properties, like if I take an entity like student, if I say student is an entity, then definitely it is having its own properties, like it is having roll number, right? Roll number. Next, it is having address. It is having phone number, and again he or she may have the class, right? That is nothing but FIBC. That means what? An entity is any real world object. Example, here I have taken student, and student is having its own properties, like he or she may have a roll number, can have an address, phone number, and the class. Okay. In ER diagram, entity relationship diagram, an entity is represented by a rectangle. Okay. So basically how entity is represented? Entity is represented in by a rectangle. Okay. So I have to just write the student inside this rectangle. So in ER diagram, entity relationship diagram, entity is represented by a rectangle. So you can see I have written student inside the rectangle, and this is nothing but the entity. Okay. Next, entity is classified as tangible entity and intangible entity. What is the meaning of tangible entity? Physical existence of an object is said to be as tangible entity. Physical existence, the object which is physically present, which is physically exists in this particular world, is said to be as tangible entity. Example, here we can take example student, car. These objects are physically present, right? They exist physically. That's why these objects are said to be as tangible entity, right? Now what is the meaning of intangible entity? Those entities which do not have physical existence is said to be as intangible entity. That means what? They are just logically present. Okay? They are just logically present. Example, here we can take example like bank account. Okay? This is a logical entity. Further, let us understand with this particular table what is an entity. Okay, so basically, as I have said, that entity is any real world object. So basically in this particular table, what is an entity? The entire row. Here the entire row is said to be as an entity. Okay, entire row is said to be as an entity. So here in this table we can say this is E1, entity 1, entity 2, entity 3, entity 4. Okay, how many entities are there in this particular table? There are 4 entities. The entire row is said to be as an entity. What makes an entity? What makes an entity? As I have said, entity is having its own property. Okay, so what all are those property? It is nothing but the attribute. Attribute is a property which is used to describe an entity. Okay, what is an attribute? Attribute is a property which is used to describe an entity. Let's see here the example. Roll number is the attribute which is describing the entity student, right? Name is the attribute which is describing the student, right? That's why here we can say an entity can be described with the help of some properties, and those properties are known as attributes. Okay, those properties are known as attributes. So properties are roll number, name, address, phone number of student, which is describing one entity, Jill, right? Which is describing one entity, Jill, right? Now next, what is domain? Domain, it is a set of all possible values that an attribute can have. All possible values that an attribute can have. So here let's take an example. The domain of attribute roll number. The domain of attribute roll number is having the set of all positive numbers. The set of all positive numbers. The entire thing. This is what the domain. This is what the domain. So here we say domain of attribute roll number is a set of all positive numbers. All positive numbers. Similarly, if we say the address, okay, if we say the address domain, then it is having the values like city. Okay, the all possible values like city. That's why here this is said to be as domain. Okay, domain for attribute address, and this is what domain for attribute roll number. Okay, now what is entity type? The entity type is a collection of the entity having similar attribute. As I have already said, a record, a row in a table is said to be as entity. So how many entities are there in this particular table? There are 4 entities. You can see E1, E2, E3 and E4. These are the 4 entities of this particular table student. So what is entity type? As the definition tells that it is a collection of the entity having similar attribute. Now what do you understand? An entity having similar attribute. So here E1 is having the attribute like roll number, E1 is having name, address, phone number. Similarly, E2 is again having roll number, name, address and phone number. Similarly, the entities E3 and E4. That means what this collection of entities having similar attribute makes the entity type. Makes the entity type. Now what entity type will be? So here we can see I have taken here student. Student is the entity type over here. This is said to be as entity type. Is said to be as entity type. So this collection of 4 entities having similar attribute is said to be entity type. So here we can say E1 is of entity type student, E2 is of entity type student, E3 is of entity type student, E4 is entity type student. Now let's see what is entity set. Entity set is a collection of entities of the same entity type. I have already said student is the entity type. This entity type is having 4 entities, E1, E2, E3 and E4. Right? Now what is entity set? A collection of entities of same entity type is said to be as entity set. E1 is of entity type student, E2 is again the entity of entity type student. That's why I am saying here entities of the same entity type. E1 is of entity type student, E2 is of entity type student, E3 student, right? That's why I am saying here collection of entities of the same entity type. So I have taken one example here, E1 comma E2. This is making a set, right? E1 is of entity type student, E2 is of entity type student. Similarly, if I take another set, E1, E2, E3. Again, the collection of entities of same entity type. E1 is the entity of entity type student. Again, E2 and E3 are the entities of the entity type student. So whatever collection of entities of the same entity type is there, then it is making the entity set. Similarly, E1, E2, E3, E4. Similarly, E3, E4. So this all are what? The entity set. Okay. So I can say that entity type is the superset for all the entity set, right? Entity type, what is the definition of entity type? Entity type definition is nothing but it is the collection of entities having similar attributes. Okay, having similar attributes. That means what? This particular table is having 4 entities and this is making collection of all these entities is making entity type, right? So here I can say E1, E2, E3, E4. This is entity type, right? This is entity type, and E1, E2, this is the entity set. So can I say, let's denote this as S is equals to, and let's denote this as A is equals to. Can I say here A is subset of S, right? Can I say A is subset of S? Yes, obviously. So I say here that S, the entity type is the superset for all the entity sets which are generated.